So we talked about DEX Web3 for a very, very long time, for many years ago. But it's hard to do that. Because I have the technology background, so I always believe in technology. So with blockchain, with Web3, we can solve a lot of problems with low cost, much easier. You see that for centralized exchange, you need a lot of people to operate, to run this exchange. Yeah. We have more than 2,000 people to operate the exchange for all the services for people. But on Web3, on chain, to operate the exchange, you need only maybe less than 10 people. The reason is because it's more efficient. You do the programming with the smart contract, and you put it on chain, and you don't need to manage the fund. You don't need to protect the fund from the hackers. The reason because people do self custody. You don't need to do the custody for the big amount of asset for the users.
Welcome to the Encrypted Podcast, your gateway to the future of technology and innovation, right here in the heart of Dubai's dynamic tech universe. I'm your host, Maria Vovchok, and together with Dubai Blockchain Center, we are embarking on a journey that unravels the minds of tech visionaries through the digital frontiers that are shaping our world. Hello and welcome everyone to Encrypted Podcast. I'm your host, Maria Vovchok, and today we're really happy to have here Dr. Han Lin, CEO and founder of Gate Exchange. Dr. Han's journey into crypto is unique. He began as a PhD researcher in optoelectronics, but in 2013, he pivoted from the lab to launch Gate, making it one of the earliest exchanges in the industry. Over the past decade, he has guided Gate through different cycles, every market cycle expanding into global platform that now spans centralized trading, Web3 infrastructure, a native blockchain, Gate chain, in innovative products like Gate Wallet and Gate Pay. Under his leadership, Gate has secured major licenses in key markets, including the US, Europe, UAE, recently Europe, by the way, congrats with that.
Thank you.
While continuously pushing the boundaries of what an exchange can be. More than just a founder, Dr. Han is a builder and visionary who helped shape the very foundation of crypto ecosystem. Dr. Han, welcome to Encrypted. How are you doing today?
Good.
Once again.
Thank you.
What do you think one thing that our audience should know about you that maybe I haven't mentioned yet?
I think you mentioned a lot of things about me already. But for me, actually, I got my PhD. Later, I trying to find out my career in the research industry at the beginning. But later, I find out actually, I know Bitcoin. I read the white paper of Bitcoin. I got attracted, and then I decided to put my energy in crypto. It's like 12, 13 years ago. Yeah.
So was it just because you read the Bitcoin's white paper, or was it something different at that time?
Yeah, there's a lot of things different actually. At that time I thought, it's a totally new thing. It's very innovative.
Yes.
So because even today you think about that, there's something you can control all by yourself. You can send the money to anybody without central controller. You can do that all on chain online. It's amazing. And also the white paper is very clear, very brief, very easy to understand from the technology point of view. And also when you read the codes of Bitcoin, it's also very simple. On the bottom, there's a P2P layer, and also there's a blockchain layer. And you can do the communication on the internet without any layer. You can do P2P. Transfer of information, and then you can have consensus with anybody in the world together on blockchain. So it's I'm really amazed. So I decided to do more in crypto. And a funny thing is that at that time I thought Bitcoin is amazing. So I tried to buy some Bitcoin on the internet. But at that time, there's no the infrastructure like today, so it's not easy to buy. So I find somebody on the internet forum called Bitcoin Talk. You know that forum? It's a long time, very old one, right?
Yes.
So I found somebody there. I tried to trade with him offline. I send money from the bank, and for like 100 Bitcoin, he sent me one Bitcoin, and then he gone. So I got scammed. At that time. So that also let me realize, we need something in middle to help us to do the trade. So I didn't do like stock trading before I get into this industry. So I didn't know there's like exchange, something like exchange. But at that time, I'm trying to figure out, how to do that. I find out actually there were some exchanges we can use, but they are not quite friendly. So I started to build up my own one.
Actually, as I mentioned before, you have a PhD. You pivoted from optoelectronics research to running crypto exchange.
Yes.
So all of your, let's say, older habits that you got throughout your work, like hypothesis testing or building error budgets, how does it shape your way, how you're making decisions at Gate, how you're building strategy, and etc.?
Yeah, the way I work actually, because I have the background of research and background of technology, so I need to understand, this kind of stuff from very, very bottom first. For example, Bitcoin, I read the white paper, right? And also for the other technologies in blockchain, I also, I really interested in that. I put a lot of time into that. So because at the beginning, we don't have a large team, so I started to do like everything by myself. So I do the research, so I understand like everything first, and then I tell people what we should do, why we need to go this direction, how we can do in this direction. So this is the way how I work at the beginning. And even now, I also, work in this way with, but we have much more people already. They can do a lot of work for me already. They can do like the research and they propose a report for me, and I can read. And I tell them what we can do. But it's very similar way, yes.
So Gate throughout this period, as you said, like it has survived like multiple bull markets and I would say brutal bear markets at the same time. And during that period, even some exchanges, they have disappeared. So what do you think, what helped you to keep all the time Gate, not only like among the top exchanges, but like to drive it further to the top?
Yeah, so I don't care about like the price going up and down. It's quite normal. So I care about the algorithm and also the mechanism, the foundation of this industry. So I care about the development of the technologies. Yeah. So in this way, you don't need to like care about it if it's a bull market or bear market. So because all the time, you can see a lot of new things always. You can learn. For example, at the beginning it's Bitcoin, and later people talk about blockchain. So you can not only like send cash like electronic cash on chain, but also you can send the other information. So there's like new stuff coming out, and also later you can see that there's Ethereum, right? You can even have smart contract. Smart contract was very, very new stuff, very, very new concept at that time in like 2017, 2016, right? So that means you can write some stuff between different kind of people without a middleman, right? You can use smart contract to do a lot of stuff. So this is always new thing coming up. We want to learn, and we think, with this new invention, new technology in blockchain, we always think we can change the world. Yeah, and actually it happened. You can see that now people can use the smart contract. They can use blockchain to do a lot of things, right? Many years ago, we think maybe we can help people to launch token, like 6 years ago, we are thinking, with the smart contract, everybody can do ICO. So we can lower the barrier for people to raise the money for their like startups, new business, right? And until today, it's very common. A lot of people can do that already. And now it's even faster, even better. Like everybody, not like entrepreneurs, not like startup teams, like everybody can launch a token with one click, very quickly.
Actually, I mentioned as well about ICOs because we have seen like some of the very, let's say, very sad stories as well. So do you think analyzing your previous gains and at the same time mistakes, what's the biggest lesson you have learned? maybe is it connected with ICOs or something, or with something else?
ICO, I think we got a benefit from ICO actually. The reason because after ICO, we help people to launch tokens on our platform. We do a lot of listing, so we actually got a lot of traffic from there, and people really like this kind of platform. We can do like ICO for project teams, and also we can connect the team with the users, the real users together. I think we benefit the teams, the users, and also ourselves. But I didn't learn a lot of stuff from this industry. At the very beginning, after I started this business, I got hacked. So I focused on building up.
How did you deal with the after hack situation?
It's very hard time, because at the beginning I didn't realize I would get hacked. So because I have the technology background, I think we are good enough to build up a good system, strong enough to do the protection. But later it's find out the hackers, they are very, very strong. They are some of them from the country network arms. So it's they are very strong. But today actually you can see that for the overall crypto asset got stolen all over the world.
Yeah.
More than 50% are from North Korea.
Yeah.
You see that? Yes.
Last year it was 2.2 billion.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
That's right. So they are cyber army. They are professional with that. So I learned a lot from that. You need to do a very good protection of the platform, of the asset, from hackers. This is I think a big lesson for me. Yeah.
I would definitely support that because especially when you hear more and more stories right now, this is one of your major, let's say, focuses, that it has to be all of the funds have to be protected.
That's right.
Dubai, home for innovations. You actually rolled out a lot of interesting products right now. Gate layer. Congrats with the launch.
Thank you.
And actually, you've been a strong advocate of DeFi as well. And you've been mentioning this not once, that we're definitely going to see more DEXs in the future.
Yes.
So are you, in this case, expanding more into DeFi? And are you planning that Gate will be also having strong, even bigger, maybe in the future, decentralized exchange?
Yeah, so we talked about DEX Web3 for a very, very long time, for many years ago. But it's hard to do that. Because I have the technology background, so I always believe in technology. So with blockchain, with Web3, we can solve a lot of problems with low cost, much easier. You see that for centralized exchange, you need a lot of people to operate, to run this exchange. Yeah. We have more than 2,000 people to operate the exchange for all the services for people. But on Web3, on chain, to operate an exchange, you need only maybe less than 10 people. The reason is because it's more efficient. Yeah, you do the programming with the smart contract, and you put it on chain, and you don't need to manage the fund. You don't need to protect the fund from the hackers. The reason because people do self custody. You don't need to do the custody for the big amount of asset for the users. So the cost is very low. So this is the benefit of the technology. So it's actually a long time ago we thought about this, and we think we should move our service on chain. But the problem is that there's a lot of limitation and bottleneck for this, because the cost on chain at that time is very high. The transaction limit is a big problem. For example, Bitcoin, you can only send 7 transactions per second, right? Even though you want to build up some applications on chain, it's hard, right? But later you can see that the whole industry, they put a lot of energy and a lot of teams to build up new ideas to solve this problem. So we need a much better performance. You need a much higher capability for blockchain to hold all these kind of applications, right? And for example, we have layer 2 solutions, right? Yeah. And actually, even before we have sidechain solutions, right? We all want to expand the capability of blockchain. So until this last year and also this year, we have that capability on chain already. So we can compare this with CEX, centralized exchange.
Yeah.
We can also even compare this with traditional stock market, stock exchange. So actually the performance for the overall on-chain blockchains, the performance is even better than centralized exchange. So that is why you can see that more and more of the applications is moving to Web3. So although we want to do that before, but it's hard, now we can do it. And when you check, the best chain, we can do all these kind of high frequency, trading applications. There's not a lot of options. You can choose the Solana, you can choose the other ones, but these are already big traffic there. The cost is also high now. So we actually trying to lower the cost even more. So that's why you see we launched our Git layer. Git layer is based on another chain. We call it Git chain. Git chain is the layer 1 solution. So with Git chain, already there's a lot of people stake their GT on the chain to protect the chain. So we have like POS, proof of staking mechanism to protect this chain. So the chain is safe enough. So on top of this chain is safe. So we build up Git layer. Git layer is a layer 2 solution. So on this layer, we also use GT for the transaction phase. But on this layer, we have bigger capability. We have faster transaction, much lower fee for each transaction. So that is why we use this chain to build up the foundation for our application for the future.
Let's talk about different Web3 products because Gate Wallet, there's Gate Pay. So how do you also make the user experience more seamless? Because so it's important that they don't even notice once they are moving from CeFi to self-custody. How are you working on this part?
Yeah, that's a very, very good question. Because as far as I remember, like 12 years ago, you don't have overall all-in-one wallet like today. For Bitcoin, you need to download your wallet on the notebook or computer. You need to do the synchronization, for like many days, and then you can use the wallet. It's quite hard, right? But now it's easier, more and more easier for people to use a Web3 wallet. For us, actually, we support everything on chain for the users, like every tokens, every protocols, and all the chains for the user, so they can have an all-in-one solution on our Web3 wallet. They don't need to install another wallet anymore. All the tokens they want to find, they can find it on our wallet. This is one thing, this is everything here you can find, right? Another thing is that, as you mentioned, that it's very hard to let people to access this wallet. But with the Git wallet, actually, we have a solution for them. The hardest part is that, because you don't need to register, but you need to record your private keys, right? This is the hardest part because many people don't understand what this is, why it's important, how we protect the keys, right? So we provide,
How do you protect the keys?
Yeah, so it's some ways you have to do that. So we have some instructions there. So we have private key you need to record, but we have a simplified way to do that. Some people need to write it down on the paper and save them in the safe box. It's a good way to do that. That is a safe way because it's offline. So another way is that but in this way you need to protect it by yourself. You cannot lose it. So, but we have another way. You can upload it on our cloud. We can protect them on our cloud. So it's easy. You just one click, you save it on our cloud, and we can protect it for you. This is easy way people can do that. Yes.
So in this case, there is a third-party cloud provider, the one that is saving them, or how is it working in this case?
We have two ways. One way is third-party providers like iCloud from Apple or Google Cloud from Google, right? You can use them because they're a big company. We still think they're safe, right? Another way is that you can save it on Gate. We also have a Git cloud. You can save it there.
Encrypted is your exclusive ticket to the epicenter of technological innovations in the MENA region. Let's talk right now about regulations because it's also one of the most important things. You recently secured VARA license in Dubai, UAE. So what can users actually access on day one, and how fast do you expect the UAE platform to match your global product lineup?
Yes. We got this license in April.
Yeah,
this April.
It was already a couple of months ago.
That's right. this is a very important license for us. The reason because Dubai is the crypto hub.
Yes.
Right. So now we are in Singapore. Singapore actually is also another crypto hub, but most is for like Asian people, for Eastern people, right? Dubai is more for like Western people, a lot of Western people there. So we have two of the crypto hub. So Dubai is very important location for us. We can meet our partners, our friends, in this industry there. We can all work together. And also it's very, very crypto friendly. You can see that in Dubai, you have enough
Mm.
Although there's regulations, there's guidelines, but you have enough freedom because people encourage you, right, to do crypto business, right? So this is a very friendly area. We want to build up our business there. So after we got license, actually we do have the plan. We are going to launch our platform very soon. But for Dubai, because you have license, you have regulation, you need to do like a separate platform. So we can let people to trade crypto with the local currency with the AED on this platform. It's easy to do that, right? And also it's part of our global business. So you need to have a different business in different locations with different license, but we have the same brand. We all call it Gate. So we have a Gate brand everywhere, also in Dubai. Yeah.
By the way, another important area as well, at the same time, I believe one of the most challenging. We're talking about the European market.
Oh, yeah.
And just recently, you're also regulated under MiCA.
Right.
You were granted Malta's MiCA license. So would you say, was this the most difficult license so far to obtain or not? And how achieving this milestone helps with your strategy for the European market?
Yeah, I think MiCA is the hardest one.
Yeah. A lot of them are saying, and not a lot actually crypto exchanges have secured them.
Right, it's very hard. We spent 7 years.
7 years
to get the license
to work on the European market.
Yes, that's right. For 7 years. We started in 2018. Yeah, we spent 4 years to get a crypto license in Malta, so we can do crypto trading in Malta. And also we can do crypto custody in Malta in 2022. And later we spent another 3 years to get MiCA.
Because MiCA regulations came in place.
That's right. So it's important. So we always want to cover the whole Europe from Malta. But only later when we have MiCA, we have clear rule. We know how to do that. So that is why we upgrade the license to MiCA. So we can cover the whole Europe. Because Europe is a big market. And also, it's very strict.
Yes.
So you cannot do anything without license, without regulation, right? So Europe, we have a big expectation there for the future.
Right now, when we look ahead, where do you see Gate will be expanding? Maybe some new markets, its activity, and how are you going to do this in this increasing competitive crypto exchanges landscape? Because what's the unique edge do you believe that Gate has that you'll be driving into new chapter of Gate's future?
One thing is that you need to catch up with the new stuff in this industry quickly. We have a team. The team very strong. We work very hard all together, and the work style, I really like the work style. The work style is different from the other companies. From different Web2 companies.
In what way?
You see, we all work online. Almost everybody work online. We have offices in Japan, in Malta, in US, but this is for regulated business, right? But most of the people actually work globally online. So and we work very efficiently. That actually benefit a lot of us because we can save a lot of time on the way to go to work, go home, right? And also you can have any talent anywhere, all the world. We can all work together. So that's why we can work very efficiently together. So with this kind of stuff, this is a foundation of us, and then we can build up things quickly. And also we can utilize this way to lower our cost to cover all the business all over the world, right? You see, we have business in Malta, we have business in Japan, also in US, but we use the same technology. We share the technology.
And in terms, by the way, as you mentioned, regarding attracting new talent, you recently also announced the HR fair that happened as well in Hong Kong.
Yes.
And there are more will be growing, right? So Gate is
Yes.
actually growing the team, right?
And also, several years ago, we see that actually, there's not a lot of people they want to go to this industry because it's this thing,
Really?
because they don't know that. There's a lot of bad news about crypto before. You see that they said
got burned
about
with the previous hacks, or even
That's
like
right.
sometimes somebody scammed them.
That's right. So even only in these years, people see the development of blockchain, of crypto, right? And even big companies, big investors, and the family offices, they are investing into crypto. So now it's very positive. So that's why we can see more talented people. They want to get into this industry, and especially the people they are young, they are new to their career in the university. Because they have very open mind, right? Because they are new to everything, right? They want to get into this industry, but they didn't know how. It's hard. So that is why we also do some education there. If people want to.
Are you collaborating with the universities?
That's right. We work with the university, and also, they also invite me to talk about crypto in some university. We can give them some basic ideas at least, right, to let them understand. Yeah.
What's the most interesting question you might have heard from a student asking about Gate or crypto in general?
In crypto, I think you see people want to invest in crypto. A lot of people they want to invest, right? They want to ask, which coin they want to.
They're asking your.
Yeah, that's
your
right.
advice.
It's a common question, but I told them it's very risky. So you need to think about the mechanism first. You need to learn the technology first. You need to understand the industry first before you can do investment. Yeah. So this is something I tell them. Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Han.
Thank you.
Today we had Dr. Han Lin, founder and CEO of Gate. Please stay tuned with Encrypted. Rapid fire questions. Okay, Dr. Han, are you ready for our rapid fire questions?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, if you had to explain crypto to a child, how would you do this in one sentence?
Crypto is internet cash.
Okay. Which blockchain founder would you like to take on a road trip with you?
Vitalik.
If you found out who Satoshi Nakamoto is, what would be your first question to him, her, or them?
Wow. I want to ask him, how you get this idea for blockchain. Yeah.
What would you never do while building a company?
I will not, take the risk for investment.
The biggest misconception people have about Web3?
They do the investment too fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's harder, explaining DeFi to a 5-year-old or teaching your parents how to use MetaMask wallet?
Oh, that's very hard. Yeah, I think I teach them with Git wallet. It's easier to use. Yeah.
Finish the sentence. My business philosophy is?
My business philosophy, stay longer.
Oh.
Yeah.
The next big tech trend to follow?
I think Web3. Yeah.
And Dubai for you is associated with?
Crypto business.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Today we had Dr. Han Lin, founder and CEO of Gate. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.
Yeah, thank you.
From the gleaming skyscrapers of Dubai to the innovation hubs of the Middle East and beyond, Encrypted brings you thought-provoking discussions, exclusive insights, and stories of innovation that will leave you inspired.